Financial literacy for Gen Z, tips and strategies for teaching financial literacy to younger generations. Hey there, Gen Z. Are you ready to take charge of your financial future? In today's world, being financially literate is more important than ever before. That's why in this video, we're going to dive into some key tips and strategies for teaching financial literacy to younger generations like you. But first, let's talk about why financial literacy matters for Gen Z. Did you know that the average student loan debt for college graduates is over $30,000? Or that over half of Americans don't have enough savings to cover a $1,000 emergency expense? These are just a couple of examples of why financial literacy is crucial in today's economy. Being financially literate means understanding how to manage your money, make smart financial decisions, and plan for your future. It's about having the knowledge and skills to navigate the complex world of personal finance, from creating a budget to investing in your future. And the earlier you start building these skills, the better off you'll be in the long run. So, whether you're a high school student getting ready to start college or a young adult navigating the workforce, learning about financial literacy is a crucial step in setting yourself up for success. With the right knowledge and tools, you can make informed decisions about your money, build a solid financial foundation, and achieve your goals. So, let's get started. In the next few sections, we'll cover some key financial concepts, effective teaching strategies, common financial mistakes to avoid, and more. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge and confidence to take control of your financial future. So, grab a notebook and pen, and let's dive in. Now that you understand why financial literacy matters for Gen Z, let's dive into some key financial concepts that you should know about. By understanding these concepts, you'll be equipped with the knowledge and skills to make informed decisions about your money and plan for your future. The first concept we'll cover is budgeting. Simply put, a budget is a plan for how you'll spend your money each month. This can include things like rent, groceries, transportation, entertainment, and more. By creating a budget and sticking to it, you can avoid overspending and make sure you have enough money for the things that matter most. The second concept is saving. Saving means putting money aside for future expenses or emergencies. This can include things like a down payment on a house, a car repair, or unexpected medical bills. By saving regularly, you can build a financial cushion and avoid going into debt when unexpected expenses arise. The third concept is investing. Investing means putting your money into assets like stocks, bonds, or real estate with the goal of generating returns over time. By investing wisely, you can potentially earn more money than you would by keeping your money in a savings account. The fourth concept is debt. Debt is money that you owe to someone else, like a credit card balance or student loan. While some forms of debt can be beneficial, like a mortgage for a home, too much debt can be a burden on your finances and limit your opportunities. By understanding these key financial concepts, you'll be better equipped to make informed decisions about your money and plan for your future. And don't worry if some of these concepts seem overwhelming at first, we'll dive into each one in more detail in the next few sections. Now that we've covered some key financial concepts, let's talk about strategies for teaching financial literacy to Gen Z. As a younger generation, you have unique needs and learning styles, and there are a few things that can make financial education more effective and engaging for you. The first strategy is to make financial literacy relatable. Many young people feel disconnected from the world of personal finance, and it can be hard to see how financial concepts apply to their lives. By using real-life examples and scenarios that resonate with younger audiences, you can make financial literacy more engaging and relevant. The second strategy is to use technology to your advantage. Gen Z is the first generation to grow up with smartphones, social media, and other digital tools, so incorporating technology into financial education can be a great way to keep young learners engaged. This can include using online simulations, apps, and other digital resources to teach financial concepts in a fun and interactive way. The third strategy is to focus on practical skills. While it's important to understand financial concepts like budgeting and investing, it's equally important to know how to actually put these skills into practice. By providing hands-on learning opportunities and practical tools like budgeting templates and investment calculators, you can help young learners build the skills they need to manage their finances effectively. The fourth strategy is to make financial education accessible. Financial literacy should be available to all, regardless of their background or financial situation. By providing free resources and making financial education a priority in schools and community organizations, we can help ensure that all young people have the tools they need to build a strong financial future. By using these strategies, we can help make financial literacy more engaging and accessible for Gen Z. With the right tools and resources, young people can build the skills they need to manage their finances effectively and achieve their goals. Now that we've covered some key financial concepts and strategies for teaching financial literacy to Gen Z, let's talk about some common financial mistakes to avoid. Making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process, but by being aware of these pitfalls, you can avoid some of the most costly and damaging financial missteps. The first mistake to avoid is overspending. It can be tempting to spend money on the latest gadgets, fashion trends, or social events, but overspending can quickly lead to debt and financial instability. To avoid this mistake, it's important to set a budget and stick to it. This means tracking your expenses, prioritizing your needs over wants, and avoiding impulse purchases. The second mistake to avoid is not saving for emergencies. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected expenses can arise at any time. Without an emergency fund, you may be forced to rely on credit cards or loans, which can lead to debt and financial stress. To avoid this mistake, it's important to set aside some money each month for emergencies. Aim to have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved in an easily accessible account. The third mistake to avoid is taking on too much debt. While some debt, like a mortgage or student loan, can be necessary to achieve certain goals, taking on too much debt can be overwhelming and costly. To avoid this mistake, it's important to be mindful of your borrowing habits and only take on debt that you can realistically afford to repay. The fourth mistake to avoid is not investing for the future. Investing can be a powerful tool for building wealth over time, but many young people are hesitant to invest due to a lack of knowledge or fear of risk. To avoid this mistake, it's important to educate yourself about investing and start small. Consider opening a retirement account, like an IRA or 401, and investing in low-cost index funds or other diversified investments. The fifth and final mistake to avoid is ignoring your credit score. Your credit score is a key factor in determining your ability to borrow money and access credit, and ignoring it can lead to missed opportunities and higher interest rates. To avoid this mistake, it's important to monitor your credit score regularly and take steps to improve it if necessary. This can include paying your bills on time, keeping your credit utilization low, and disputing any errors on your credit report. By avoiding these common financial mistakes, you can set yourself up for a more stable and successful financial future. Remember, financial literacy is a lifelong journey, and by staying informed and mindful of your financial habits, you can achieve your goals and build a strong financial foundation. That concludes our discussion on financial literacy for Gen Z. We've covered key financial concepts, strategies for teaching financial literacy, and common mistakes to avoid. Now, it's up to you to take action and apply these principles to your own financial life. Remember, financial literacy is not just about knowing the concepts, but also about applying them in your daily life. By creating a budget, saving for emergencies, avoiding debt, investing for the future, and monitoring your credit score, you can build a strong financial foundation that will serve you well throughout your life. If you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure where to start, don't worry. There are many resources available to help you, from financial education programs to online tools and apps. The important thing is to take that first step and start learning and taking action. So, I encourage you to continue your financial literacy journey and share what you've learned with your peers and younger generations. By spreading the knowledge and empowering others, we can create a more financially literate society and a better future for all. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you all the best on your financial journey. This video that was authored by Open A.I.'s ChatGPT. With the company taking on billions of dollars in investments, this is the perfect time to find out ways for this innovative tool to help you learn about personal finance. Audio for this video was provided by NaturalSoft Limited's Natural Reader AI software using their commercial license. Per their website, this license allows you to use its software and voices for commercial or public use. This includes, but is not limited to, YouTube videos, public announcements, broadcasts, and e-learning.